morning everyone. After a very early morning departure from Coffs Harbour boat ramp, I headed out past South Solitary Islands in search of some decent reef fish from an area that we had found a couple of years prior. I was on my own this day, and my first stop was Macaulay's Wide Bait Grounds, which is about 5 kilometres towards South Solitary Islands, heading from Coffs Harbour. It didn't take too long to get a tank full of live bait. I've got a bit of a mixture of small trevally and yellowtail. Now it's time to head toward the sunrise. My destination was about 5 or 6 kilometres past South Solitary Island, where I'll be fishing in about 60 metres of water. Wow, look at these conditions. The big Honda was thriving in this. We're doing 4,500 RPM all the way out, about 20 kilometres. I really like being out here, especially by myself. I totally enjoy it. A lot of people say you shouldn't fish by yourself, but that's just the way it is.
I hope these conditions last for 3 or 4 hours. It will be very good if it does. This is our first stop to determine where the drifts are going. Plenty of bait from yesterday. And I hope to be fishing a variety of different methods. Well, I've got Sergeant Baker from yesterday. The nice big baits. Got some nice big pearlies in this area, and often some nice snapper as well. Snapper and pearlies. The main thing that's in this area, 60 metres deep. Alright, let's get one down, and maybe I'll set up a floater, send him out, and maybe an octo jig.
Time to bait up the octo jig. On this occasion I was using a strip of grinner. Normally a much maligned fish, but I found them very, very good bait. After working out the drift direction, it was time to move to the desired starting point to get the best drift over this particular reef. Unfortunately, this reef was great for a north-south drift, but the actual drift on this morning was more west to east, which is not really conducive to best fishing here. Once at my starting point, it was time to put out the rods. I put down a paternoster rig on one rod. I had the octo jig on the other, and I had a floater out through there as well. So 3 rods down, optimizing my chances.
Here we go. And it's a snapper. pearl perch we will take. Nice size pearl perch, guys. It comes in at 40 centimetres. Excellent. Gotcha. Oh, he feels all right too. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice snapper, guys. Measured him up at from the fork of the tail. Oh, it's a bit hard to say. If you close his tail up, he's 45. And the bait of choice, grinner. What you say? Those stinking rotten fish. Grinner. Snapper love them. Was preferred over the tweed bait squid, and it's not a bad looking squid either. Not as good as dead fresh squid, but the grinner is a winner. Oh, pig.
Finally got something on the octa jig. Let's hope it's a decent fish.
Oh, there we go, he's on. Octo jig. Thought that got hit on the way down.
Butterfly trevally for a float bait, 3-hook rig with a 1/2-inch ball sinker. Chuck it up current and just let it sink down into the water column, and hopefully something takes it.
straight up. Pearly, but he's not very big. I'd rather let him go.
Time for a mid-morning fish tally so I can update my Facebook page. Things had gone pretty quiet after about 3 or 4 drifts in that area. I then decided I'd go and check out another spot on Navionics, which looked pretty good with really good bottom contours. Unfortunately, they were a north-south contour and I was still drifting east-west or west-east, whatever. So I'll give it a try anyway. I haven't really fished this spot before, so I was a bit dubious of how it would turn out, but seems like I was correct, it didn't turn out that well. Things weren't working very good in this area, so I thought I'd have another look on Navionics. I had another position about 4 kilometres away, so thought I'd give that a shot. That's something we tried a couple of years ago and we'd done pretty good.
pull up and hook the fish.
As soon as I got to the spot I was looking for, my first drop, I got hit straight away with what appeared to be quite a decent fish.
Nice size snapper, guys.
Things were very quiet after catching that first snapper, so I put the electric down to see if that would help me out and try to increase my catch rate.
I'm out past that. Hey? Is that you? Have you been fishing with me next to me all day? The what? Yeah. Are you on that boat with the orange stripe? Haha! I've been fishing next to you all day, why didn't you tell me?
The area I was fishing was not producing very well. I was later to find out that my mate Adrian was in one of those boats behind up in there, and they were doing quite well on snapper and even scored a 16 kilo cobia. This thing I was bringing in was like a lump of lead, no fight whatsoever. I was soon to find out why. Yes, I had to edit out a few expletives in that section. Dirty rotten eel is not what I actually called it. After re-rigging after the eel encounter, I had another 2 drops for no results, and then I moved on to basically head back to Coffs with a stop at one of my favourite spots to catch a
Hey guys, I stopped here specifically to get a couple of tuskies, and that's what we've got. Beautiful big tusky.
And that was it for the day. Back at the ramp, this was the catch of the day. Not too bad for a solo effort. Please guys, help me out here and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button and all that stuff. Thanks very much.